Hey y'all, my name is Ashley and today I am actually going to be sharing what is currently on my makeup wish list. So if you want to see what I'm thinking about purchasing, then keep on watching. Now, kind of like my video that I posted yesterday where I shared like my February favorites, this is going to be like my wish list. And at the end of each month, I'm going to share a video what I've added to my wish list and what I purchased off my wish list and what I removed from my wish list. So I want to go ahead and jump into this. This is all going to be like makeup and beauty related. Maybe down the line I might change it to like household or clothing or whatever. This month it is all beauty related products. And the first one is going to be Glaminatrix, the Old Soul palette. I really fell in love with the formula of Glaminatrix eyeshadow palettes last year, and so when I saw the color story for this one, it's like super moody and kind of grungy, and I'm like, okay, I really want this. So I went ahead and put it at like the top of my wish list. This is most likely a product that I am going to be purchasing and that you will see me using on my channel in the month of March, because I really like their formulas. I like their shimmers. I also just like the brand as a whole. Their packaging is really nice. It feels super luxe, but also the formulas stand out on their own, and I just kind of like their customer service. I also like how they care about how they package their product as well, and it's just kind of nice to see. And when it comes to buying eyeshadow palettes, most of the time I kind of stick to indie brands. It's very rare if I buy, well, I do like buy Danessa Myricks palettes like when they drop, but most of the time I do stick to indie makeup, and this is just one of those brands that are kind of at my favorites right now. Another eyeshadow palette that is on my list is going to be Nomad's new release. I'm sure everybody has seen it. They did come out with two different palettes, and the first one is going to be their Aurora Cruise, where it's like super glittery and super shimmery, a whole palette of glitters and toppers and duochromes, which honestly, like, I have to have it. I'm not even going to lie. I love Nomad Cosmetics. I have so many of their palettes. At this point, it's more of a collection. Even though I do use them, I actually have a Nomad palette on my eyes today. I used the oh man, I can't even say it. The Après-Ski palette right here. I constantly reach for palettes from that brand. So I have that one on my list along with their Coastal Cruise palette. I did not think when they were doing all their sneak peeks and their reveals, when they kind of showed it underwater, it looked like it was all neutrals. I was like, okay, that's a palette I can skip. I'm not going to use it. And when I think of neutrals, I'm thinking of like nudes, browns, just those nudie tones. But when I saw the color story reveal, I was like, oh no, I need that, because they're all kind of like grungy, dirty colors. And I know it's supposed to be like based off of a cruise and stuff, but I swear when it comes to oceans, it kind of looks like Galveston water. And if you are from Texas, you know exactly what I mean. It's dirty water. But it is like, the color story in a way is like dirty in a way that I really like it. And I like those grungy, dirty nudes. And it's definitely something that I would get a lot of use out of, because those are tones I tend to gravitate towards. Oh man, I do have a lot of eyeshadow palettes on this one. This one's from a brand I have not tried yet, but the color story is absolutely gorgeous. And it is Adept's Sapphire Celine palette. This palette just looks phenomenal. The color story is absolutely gorgeous, but the swatches of like their shimmery and metallic shades just look absolutely amazing. What's kind of holding me back on this palette is, one, I have never tried the brand, but two, also the price point is a little expensive, but I feel like for some of these qualities of these shadows that these brands are putting out when it comes to like the indie makeup, the quality does align with the price point. But then I also saw on, I think it was like Makeup on Your Radar, and I'm a sassy person, okay? So usually sass doesn't bother me. And I haven't decided if I like the brand more because they responded this way, or if I'm like, ooh, is that a good idea? And someone in the comment section commented on the price point of the palette, which I believe the price point of the palette is like around 78. I'm gonna round it up to 80. It's about 80 bucks. And which it is a lot of money for a palette. I mean, I've paid more, so it's not a huge deal. But someone in the comment section below goes 78 plus shipping, because I guess shipping is not included, and the brand has like a higher threshold for free shipping from their website. And the brand went down in the comments went under the comment and was like 79. Like, it was a little sassy. but it was like they put a little emoji next to it, and I was like, oh my God, it would be something that I would respond to someone else with. But also I'm like, oh, should you do that as a brand? Or, oh, I kind of like you for doing that, because I do like a little bit of sassiness. I think like brands should be able to stand up for themselves. And from the comments, their price point seems justified by what other customers are saying. So I'm really interested to try the brand and get this palette. All right, we got 2 more palettes, and these ones are from Gourmand Girls, and I have a few palettes from Gourmand Girls, but they came out with a really beautiful Valentine kind of ish palette called Bleeding Hearts, and I missed out on last year's. I liked last year's, but then it was sold out, and then I think it's finally just came back into stock, and that is the shade Bitten. I like both of those color stories. They're both color stories that I would wear pretty often. I wouldn't exactly like think of them as Valentine palettes. I kind of know that's what they were going for, but they're definitely shades that I kind of lean towards, and I like the quality of their products, so I see myself possibly down the line buying both of these palettes, if not at least one of them. Now spring is around the corner, and I love like the summery makeup and like the body makeup and being bronze and shimmery. I love all of that. And I saw that Pore just came out with this Sun Veil Illuminating Sunscreen Compact. Okay, it's like a body bronzer, but it's a compact. And I was like, oh, that's really interesting. And I do like Pore. I have a few of their like their gel body sunscreens that kind of give a glow to the skin. They look really, really nice. I think I have a few products from Pore that are for like the body. But I saw that and I was like, oh, I kind of like that. So I put it on my wish list. It's not something that I'm gonna rush and go buy right now. But I mean, spring is around the corner, and here it gets hot pretty quick. And we're like, by the end of March, we'll be at the pool. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And I'll be, you know, enjoying being out in the sun. I love being out in the sun, but I always make sure that I have my sunscreen on. And I do it with my kids, I do it with myself, I do it with my partner. And I kind of like how they're making wearing sunscreen fun with the body bronzer. I love it. Now, if you saw my favorites, you saw that I really like the Fui 3D glosses. And because of that, I want to try Fui's dual color lip liner and lipstick. I specifically want to try a few of their more vampier shades and maybe even like a deeper brown. But I kind of like the idea of having it all in one stick. Plus, I just like those products that I just purchased. So I want to try more from the brand, and I want to start by trying more of their lip products. Now, I have 2 body mists from Fleur that I really want to add to my probably too big of a body mist and fragrance collection. One of them is Dragon Fruit. I smelled it in Sephora last summer, and I kind of regret not getting it then. But then when I was at Sephora last Friday, I went into the store to smell the matcha one, which absolutely smells divine. But the thing is, I don't like to buy full-size products, okay? Like when it comes to fragrance, because I do have so much, and I prefer the size of the smaller ones. They fit in my purse better, or whatever bag I'm carrying. And they did not have the mini size in store, so I guess it kind of saved me there. They only had the larger size, which to me is, it's just not convenient for me. So I really like the smell of the matcha milk, and I'm hoping to get my hands on it. Honestly, I probably am gonna make a Sephora order and get it, because I still have Sephora gift cards that I'm spending from Christmas. And so to me, I'm like, it's girl math, it's free money. Like I might as well buy it, but I have to order it online because I do want the smaller version. Plus all my other Fleur body mists are the smaller version. So I kind of want everything to be cohesive. The last thing that is on my wish list, which I do see myself getting this product as well, just because spring is about to be here. I spend a lot of time outdoors, so I do use a lot of products that have the SPF in it and the sunscreen in it, or whatever you want to call it. But Vacation came out with a wild cherry tinted lip gel with SPF 30. Okay, I've said this in my favorites, I love cherry Coke. I love anything that's got the cola branding or the cola smell to it. And even though I am not a Pepsi girl, and I know it's a collaboration with Pepsi, I still want this product because I do have lip balms with the SPF in it that I do wear. My kids have lacrosse games on Saturdays, so we're outside from 8 in the morning till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So we do have all of our products on. And I like to put on an SPF lip oil or a chapstick or whatever I have on hand. And with summer around the corner, spring around the corner, this is a product that I definitely want to try out. I do like the products that I have from vacation and that I have tried, but also because it's cherry cola. That's the main reason, is the cherry cola. So that is my February makeup beauty wish list. And at the end of March, I'll go ahead and update y'all on what I purchased and what I'm going to add to this wish list. But if you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe. And until next time, bye y'all.